So today we're going to be talking about the entitlement of Shavkat Rakhmonov. What is this guy smoking? Yeah, what is up with this guy's head? I'm going to fucking lose it! Why is everybody in this promotion so entitled? So Shavkat in a recent interview says, I'm waiting for the title fight. I don't want to waste my energy on intermediate fights. What the fuck do you mean by that, yeah? Sit me down in picture form and tell me why you would walk right back into a title fight when you're so inactive. So inactive. Also, you were given a title fight and you pulled out of it. You didn't take it at UFC 315. That's why Belal Muhammad fought JDM. And the thing is, this guy's got the worst fan base in all of MMA. Factual information. It's not up for debate. I used to think it was the Dagestanis, but Shavkat Rakhmonov's fan base is next level brainwashed. What are they putting on the TV to manipulate these people? What am I not seeing? Because I made a TikTok video talking about this, and the amount of comments, he's the number one contender. He's the number one contender. Of course he should be fighting for the belt next. No, he's not. He's ranked number 3. So a simple search would have told you that. Not even a simple search. If your brain wasn't wedged up your ass and you watch the sport, you would know where Shavkat Rakhmonov is in the rankings, but you don't. You only watch Shavkat fight, which is very rare, so I understand why you wouldn't understand the UFC. Because he fights once every fucking year. The entitlement of some fighters is crazy. It is nuts. And then people say, well, he defended his number one contender spot against Ian Gary at UFC 310. He was meant to fight Belal, but Belal Muhammad pulled out and he never got his rematch. Muhammad was expected to face Rakhmonov at UFC 315 in the main event, but Rakhmonov couldn't make the date due to injury. So he was rebooked to fight Belal Muhammad, my boy. Yeah. And he didn't make the walk. No. He didn't make the walk. So that's on him. Same way Arman Tsarukyan is not getting the title fight next. It's the exact same thing for Shavkat Rakhmonov. No, it actually is different because Arman Tsarukyan is quite clearly the number one contender in the lightweight division. Clearly he is the number one contender. There's no other contenders at the minute that you'd be like, I think he deserves it more than Arman Tsarukyan. Nobody, not one singular person in the lightweight division deserves it more than Arman. Arman is the number one contender. Shavkat is one fight away from being able to fight for the belt. One fight. And then people go, but he's 19-0. He's 19-0. Name me 4 of his wins without Googling them. Name me 4. Chop chop, I'm waiting. Name me 4. Come on, quick, 4. I'm only asking for 4. I know he's got 19 wins, but I'm only asking you for 4. You can't fucking name them. I'm losing it with this entitlement style in the UFC now. I'm waiting for my time. And if the UFC give into this, all humanity is gone. I give up. If this guy waltzes right back into a title fight after not being seen for almost a year and almost losing a fight, a short notice fight. In fact, it was a short notice fight for Ian Gary. People say, but Shavkat fought Ian Gary on short notice. Shavkat had a full training camp going into that fight. Ian Gary didn't. So, what's the excuse? It's just crazy how it's one rule for one and not the other. If Arman's not getting a title fight, then neither should be Shavkat Rakhmonov. He was given his opportunity again after Belal Muhammad pulled out, but didn't make the fight because of an injury. I'm nearly throwing up in my mouth. That's how disgusted I am. And that's how disgusted I am in this situation. I can't even get my words out. I fucking hate this shit. And the amount of people that are just in agreement is absolutely... the division has moved on from December 2024. Islam Makhachev's now a welterweight, my boy. Are you aware? Usman, who doesn't deserve it over Shavkat, but Usman's back on a winning streak. Usman's back off a win. Sean Brady's just submitted Leon Edwards. I'm going to tell you that again. He has dominated former champion Leon Edwards. He beat Leon better than Belal Muhammad did. So he's in front of you. I'm not saying he's not close to the title fight. Of course he is. He's one win off. But he is the most inactive fighter. So he fought Ian Gary December 2024. His fight before that was a year before that against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Bruh.
So this guy's fighting once a year. Shavkat's fighting once a year. Is this guy fucking McGregor? Am I missing something? It's insane. Let's have a wee gander at the comments here. Canelo, fuck off. Oh, right, okay. So Twitter's actually where you get people with confident fucking mindsets, but Instagram and TikTok is like the most mind-numbing, smooth-brained people in human history. There is no... How do people think that he should just walk right? And the reports are that he's not going to be fighting again until 2026. So it's not like he's coming around anytime soon. It's insane. And I know people are like, well, JDM's resume wasn't great. JDM took the fight on short notice. Now, if Rakhmonov ends up in a title fight and it's because, say, JDM versus, I don't fucking know, whoever, JDM, Sean Brady or JDM, whoever, falls through and Shavkat steps in on short notice, then by all means, I'm all for that. You're stepping in on short notice. That's completely fine. But if the UFC reward him for fighting once a year, being so inactive, like, let's have a look. So he beat Ian Gary. Where's Ian Gary? He's ranked number 6. That's a good win. His win before that, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, who's ranked not even inside the top 10 of the welterweight division. Now, people might say he was whenever he beat him, but currently the division's moved on. The division has moved on. Where is he ranked inside of the division? Not even inside the top 10. Let's take a gander at something else. Jeff Neal, where's he? Oh, again, outside of the top 10. Let's look for Neil Magny. So I just give you his 4th win, by the way. Where's Neil Magny? He's not even in the rankings. Also, JDM doesn't have a good resume. I will agree with you on that one. Outside of Bilal Muhammad, his resume is weak. But the entitlement's insane here. And the fact that people are like, going, it makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense. No, it doesn't. You were offered a title fight. Bilal pulled out. You fought Ian Gary. Okay? Fair enough. You were then offered the fight against Bilal Muhammad again for the title at UFC 315. And you chose not to take it because you were injured. So you were offered the fight and said no. So you've missed your chance. Fight Joaquin Buckley when you come back and get slapped. It's insane, the entitlement from some UFC fighters. Let me know your opinions in the comments below. And as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you all again in the next one.